cool. Hamilton, Rune Totem. Rune Death Knight plus Totem Shaman equals Druid. 5 mana, 5/6. Start a game. If each spell in your deck is nature, imbue your hero power. Repeat this every 2 spells you cast. The imbue of this is summon a 1/1 plant golem. So druids are getting druids are getting jades again. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Oh my god. So the interesting thing about this is that with every other imbue we've seen so far, it has not been a start of the game effect. So you basically just get this from the start of the game, which means I think on average, this is a better hero power than Druid. No, like Druid's like original like hero power. You would have to get this to a decent amount before you really started cranking this, because like at the start of the game, you're basically paladin. Every two spells, it doesn't even have to be nature. Beat this for every 2 spells you cast this game. Well, every spell in your deck would be nature, but like I guess if you discover something, it doesn't have to be nature. That seems rather good. 5 mana, 5/6 isn't the worst thing to just put in your deck either. Most nature spells for Druid are fine. Innervate is a nature spell for the record. So, I mean, that's probably fine. Cool card. I think if the game is slow enough, this will become an absolute like menace. It's kind of cool that they like limit it to 1 hero power per turn. Like the problem with Jade Golems was like you go infinite, right? So you can't go infinite too. I don't even know if you put the imbue cards in for this. I feel like just like your nature spells would be fine, because realistically, like let's say it caps at 30/30. Do you really need to go to 30/30? Probably not. At some point, just being like an 8/8 every single turn for 2 mana would be like really, really good. Artanis would replace it. Yeah, Artanis would replace it. You wouldn't want it in the same deck. You would not want it in the same deck. I mean, we'll have to see what the rest of the nature spells are, but I mean, fucking probably decent, to be honest with you. I'd pay 2 mana to summon like a 6/6 every single turn, and I don't even have to spend 9 mana for Jiraxis on that. That just seems good. Is the 2 mana 1/4 still available? I believe that is in Whizbang. So I think because of that, it will be still in the game, which is actually like a pretty good late game. The issue is, man, is like this is not 2016 Hearthstone. This is 2025 Hearthstone. So I'm not sure how good just big meatballs will be, but every turn for basically just playing your deck, it's probably fine. I could definitely see it being good. And I think that's pretty much it. Also, very, very good art. Dreambound Disciple. I'm not taking a nap. I'm just doing extra studying about the dream. Nice. 3 mana, 3/3 Battlecry and Death Rattle. Your next hero power costs 0. Okay. So I wonder if that's good with that. 3 mana, 3/3 is not great. It's not great. But getting a free hero power twice is pretty decent, especially if you're summoning like 1/1 dudes. So in like the early game of Hearthstone, I guess it could go crazy, and it's not something that you're really like that sad to get, or that sad to get. Mirage, good morning, man. Hey, Ryan, do you know how to change my name on Twitch? Girls keep making fun of me. This is an emergency. Your name is Pacific Rim Job. I think you should keep it. I think this card's fine. I don't even know if you need it in this deck. Might not even make the cut. I guess it feels better than just hero powering on its own, but Horn of Plenty. Chat, that's the nickname for my penis. 2 mana, discover a nature spell. It costs 2 less, and this is also a nature spell. So right there, you've already imbued your dude once, pretty much. You could probably... It's also important to note, it's not just this turn. It costs 2 less, which is actually very relevant. So like this is like future mana cheating, and this card's probably nuts. It's really good with Hamal. It's in Druid. Is the ramp card from Perils in Paradise a nature spell as well? I forget it. It's like off the deep end or whatever. Seems very, very good. Yeah, Primordial Glyph is a good like comparison to that. Reforestation, 2 mana, choose one, draw a spell or draw a minion. Hold this for 3 turns to do both. New Heights is not nature. Okay. It's good to know. So, I mean, if you are drawing one of these, it's fine. Like, you're definitely not that sad to just draw like a spell or a minion, right? It's like tutoring out a specific card for your deck is okay. 2 mana to do it is fine. If you hold it in your hand, do both. I think it's probably fine. If you hold this in your mulligan, I think you're okay. Also, the good thing about this is that it's also nature. Like, you gotta, I guess, like, we always gotta look at the spell school now forever. I like it. I think it's actually pretty good. I think there's like a variety of different Druid decks would probably want this. So that's probably like, it just seems like a fine card. Photosynthesis, 3 mana, nature, restore 6 health, get 3 random Druid spells. Nothing beats some time relaxing in the sun with a pile of good malt. Some of you might be wondering, why did I skip this flavor text? I'm not reading that out loud because I'm going to make a fool out of myself. And don't say you do that already, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So Kabbalah's Tomb used to be 5 mana, get 3 random mage spells. How far we've come. And it's pretty good. 3 mana to get 6 health and 3 random spells. Very good. Especially because it fits right into the Hummel deck. So that's pretty great. Ward of Earth, 5 mana, gain 5 armor, summon a random 5 cost minion and give it taunt. Rock solid defense. It's also a nature card. This one's interesting. We had a card from, I want to say Blackrock Mountain, that was 4 mana, summon a random 4 cost minion and get a 4 armor or something. And that card was playable, but that was like 2017. This might be too slow for Druid. Oh, Karazhan, my bad. My bad. Oh, I thought it was Blackrock, my bad. Yeah, it was Karazhan. I'm trying to think if this is good. I don't think this is good. I'm trying to... The problem with this though is like, I guess it really depends on how good the average 5 cost is, because you're probably okay with just getting like a random 5 cost minion and then moving on. But I don't know. It's kind of whatever. Delays the game, I guess. Gives you like a body and 5 extra health for 5 minutes. Fine, I guess. I'm not a huge fan. I guess if you discover into it with Horn, it's definitely fine because you can curve into it. I'm not a huge fan here. Red, what's up, man? Good morning, dude. Good morning, good morning. Mirage, I hope you're doing well, dude. Does this count if 2 nature spells if you do both? Are you talking about this card? Probably not, no. I think it just transforms into 1, right? Yeah, it just transforms into 1. Evergreen Stag, 6 mana, 6/7, elusive lifesteal taunt, and it's a beast. This card in Arena is probably really annoying. Standard, it's tough. It really depends on if there's a deck that supports it. I mean, Boulder Fist Ogre is crying right now. He's literally pissing his pants in the corner looking at this thing. By the way, chat, in World of Warcraft, I went to the Arathi Highlands and I actually fought against Boulder Fist Ogres. And they weren't red, as far as I saw. They were literally white, which isn't like bad regardless, but it made me like question a lot. Ogre doesn't die to Hemet. You're so right, Alex. You're so right. Did the Boulder Fist Ogres have 6 attack Vanessa? I have no idea. I don't even think they hit me once, because by the time they were hitting or coming at me, they're too slow, and I was slowing them down with frost spells. It's actually fantastic. Seems fun. I don't know. Seems fun. Grove Shaper, 5 mana 3/6. After you cast a nature spell, summon a 2/2 treant with Death Threat. I'll get a copy of that spell. This is actually a really interesting one. It's tough to evaluate this because I feel like you want to hold spells, but you also don't want to hold spells for nature because you want to get your imbue better. Because I feel like they're trying to make it so you play this card and then you play this and then you get more nature spells in your hand. But like I think you could go like, maybe in a world you get this on the board and then you play this and then all of a sudden you get like a bunch of nature spells. It's very interesting. I don't know. I'm not like very certain on this being good and standard. I don't know if you can really make this work. I guess with Innervate, it kind of goes crazier. It's also a lot of tempo. Depends on what like cards you have in your hand. Because it's either like really good or I think it's just never going to be good enough. Naturalize plus Gloop, Mill Gaming. Oh, and Wilds. Oh, I guess you can, right? You go naturalize, Gloop, Gloop, naturalize, and you just keep cycling because you just keep getting mana back. Oh, that's fun. That's kind of, that's definitely a combo in Wild that can be done. Standard, I'm not sure. It really depends on the game. Like if I'm expecting this expansion to be a lower power level based on what I'm seeing. And if we need to generate more value and you want to make your jade golems or whatever the fuck they're called, I don't know what they're called, the flower golems bigger, this is probably gonna be played if that's like your ultimate win condition. Druid also has like enough draw, I think, that you could probably make this work. It's just it's definitely like one of the last cards you would put into your deck. So I don't know. First ever Twitch comment from my goat Rarran. Been watching on YouTube for years. It's about time I tuned into a Twitch stream. What's up, dude? Thanks for watching for years. Damn. It's tough because in a standard rotation like thing, like when standard rotation happens, it's hard to really understand how good like some of these cards will be. But I feel like there is a chance this card ends up being pretty good. It's just really dependent on if you need the extra nature spells or not. Forest Lord Cenarius, 10 mana, 5/8, choose thrice, give your other minions +1/+3, or summon a 5/5 ancient with taunts. So if you have no board, you just summon 3 5/5s probably. If you have, you can, I mean, would I rather have 3 5/5s with taunt or 2 6/8s with taunts? Good question. 10 mana for this is kind of mediocre. I mean, okay, I say mediocre, but like it's also Druid, so Druid might ramp faster to get to this to actually work. Is this one, like if you really need like a, I'm gonna call it a bomb, but like, do you really need this? I don't know. Ianor is gone, I guess. So that is something to consider. It's just a little slow. It's a little like Cenarius in Classic was 9 mana, but you only got 1. I mean, it's definitely better than Classic Cenarius for sure. Definitely seems like you would be not super happy to play this, but I mean, against maybe some circumstances, it's fine. It's also not a dragon. But you are like, you're going to be ramping out of your, like, I feel like the way Druid's going to go is either like the dragon package with Narlax, or you're going with probably the nature spell thing. I guess you have also Artanis, but Artanis gets a lot worse now because like Groovy Cat's being rotated. I don't know, it doesn't spark joy. Why doesn't this card have Battle Cry written on? Is it normal? Yeah, choose one cards don't generally have it. The +1/+3 just feels so underwhelming. I mean, if you have minions on the board, it becomes a lot better, right? Because all of a sudden, like the buffs become good. The issue is like, will you have minions on board? I don't know. I am not a ginormous fan of this. But yeah, yo, Pacific Rim, that's awesome, bro. Thanks for letting me know. Baron, what's up, man? Kurgo, good morning. Are Titans out this expansion? Titans are out this expansion, yes. Yes. I don't know. Probably not good enough. All right, chat, I'm gonna try my best setting this out loud. Yasandra? Why Sandre? 7 mana, 8/5. Taunt, death rattle, summon a random dragon for each time Why Sandre has died this game, and it's a dragon. A random dragon? Like a random dragon is kind of sketch. But we've seen some dragons already in this set that are pretty nice. But can we just all agree here that the art goes crazy? Look how beautiful this is. He looks like a guy you would want to hang out with. This card feels like Disneyland at first look. It looks like a villain in a Disney movie. I will give you that. Why Sandre? Crazy name too, man. I actually fucking love it. He looks really cool. Hydration Station is probably like the best way you're gonna res this. You could also maybe do like Cube if you get like really lucky. If you have the mana for it, you could, but I mean that's like that's probably too Disneyland at this point. I mean, we talked about it earlier how like if Dragon Warrior gets enough good cards, like the archetype is fine. Like you're not against playing this card, right? It's a 7 mana 8/5 taunt. It's a dragon, and then it summons potentially something that could be problematic. And then if you resummon it again, all of a sudden you're building up a board out of nowhere. Why Sandre is one of Ysera's husbands. Ysera has multiple husbands and she declined my offer. Very weird. Made me a little, I'm just because I don't have, I'm not a dragon. She doesn't want it. All right, we'll have to see the other cards before we really declare if this card's not great or not, but it's cool. Tortola. Wait. What is the Hearthstone card that goes like Tortola, preserve us? What is that card? What does that card do? What is that card called, chat? It's gonna piss me off. The priest taunt. Oh yeah, the priest taunt guy. Yeah. 10 mana 1/10 taunt elusive. After this takes damage, gain 1 armor and give this minion +1 attack. And it's a beast. 10 mana for a 1/30 with taunt and elusive. This is fucking annoying. I hate this card. Chat, is this the thickest card in Hearthstone? Is there ever been a thicker card than this? 30 health? Holy man. How does it? You think it contains its cheeks in its shell? There's no way, right? So if you play this for 10 mana, I don't think it's good. Maybe 10 mana is rough. But I guess it's so fucking like you compare this to this, like it's kind of an XD, you know? Like I'd rather have this way more than this. Hydration Station becomes an issue with Hydration Station. You could also cheat this card out, right? There's a card from, I think, Whizbang's Workshop that pulls this card out like it did with Ziliax. Chemical Spell. Yeah, that's what it was called. You could ignore it for some time. I mean, if you're like any board-centric deck, this is fucking annoying to get rid of. Like, chat, can I just be real with you? I'm pretty sure the best card of the set has already been showcased and no one's talking about it. Like, isn't this guy just the best card of the game currently? Like, after what I'm seeing here? Like, I think you run this in like every deck at this point, man. Like, God, 10 mana for this. The problem is though, is like, if you kill it with Black Knight, it just comes back, and then you can't get a second Black Knight unless you're like Rogue and you Shadow Step it. Black Knight is tradable. It hasn't been updated, right? Like it will have tradable. I'm definitely playing Black Knight in a lot of decks. That seems good. Also dies to Hemming. Is Hemming coming back to the core set? I saw him yesterday in Stranglethorn Vale, by the way, chat. I was kind of pogging. Yesterday, chat, in World of Warcraft, I'm going to keep you guys updated. I saw the Stranglethorn Tiger. I saw the River Crocolisk. And I saw Hemet yesterday, dude. Life's good in World of Warcraft currently. We're replacing all neutral cards with Hemet in core. Oh. Damn, Leo, that's sick. I'm so excited. Can you leave Black Knight, though? Is Bob sticking around for another year? Dude, you know what's crazy, chat? I haven't played with or against Bob ever since he released because I just have not played standard. I haven't even been like exposed to the card. Which is I mean good. If you don't have an answer to this and you're a board-centric deck, do you just lose? Probably. I don't know how you win. If you're any board-centric deck and you go against this, you just lose. If you get, I feel, you could also put this in your sandwich, by the way. Let's not forget the sandwich card exists. And this is also a beast, so you could pull it out. Oh my God. Turtle sandwich on the menu. I don't know about 10 mana, but I think if you cheat this out with chemical spell, we have a problem. That's pretty much what I would talk about this. Warrior does have ramp. Yeah, but 10 mana to drop a 130, like, it's not very threatening. Like, I'm gonna be distracted because it's so fucking thick, but like, it's just gonna sit there, and then I guess maybe I just lose because I can't get past 30 life. It's gonna be interesting to see what decks can beat this. I feel like you really need like Black Knight or something. Are you ever paying this for full 10 mana? Maybe at some point in your life, you know? Maybe you just don't have the cards. Seems pretty good. Seems good. I mean, if you like, this card looks like a joke compared to this, I'm gonna be honest. So, doesn't Unkiliax solo that? Unkiliax doesn't hurt me, all right? It's not real. Okay, we don't know what it is. I don't care. I'm not, listen. Chat, I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I queue up day one and the first card deck I go against is Unkiliax, I'm uninstalling and playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? If I see one motherfucker playing Unkiliax, I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! There's just no way. All right. Egg Basher, 4 mana, 3/5, battle cry, deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +4 attack. What kind of thing is this? What is this thing? What the fuck? Is that its leg or is it holding? What is this thing? It's called like, I mean, it's like Mike Wazowski's like defective cousin. After a declaration like that, there's a 90% chance that Rarran will get sniped by someone playing Unkiliax. Reminds me of your mom, low key. I don't have anything to say back to that, unfortunately. I'll just take the L. I guess now, like, your Totola becomes kind of a problem, right? Because you could play your Totola and then buff its attack, and then now it becomes kind of a problem. And you can do it twice with Egg Basher. Why is he bashing eggs, bro? Wait, I forgot to read the flavor text. He handpicked Malfurion, not Illidan, to become the first druid, therefore ensuring an endless cycle of silvering hourly. Classic lore drop, chat. Infinite nature spell glitch, XD. Nevergreen Stag has enrage, overkill, and honorable kill. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so between these two legendaries, do you guys think this one's just better, right? I feel like you guys are all up and up on this one. You got a lot of you guys weren't hyping up Wysandre. I feel like people really like the turtle. I don't know, man. I feel like this card, like, you could say the same thing for this card anyways, right? I feel like if you cheat this guy out, he kind of becomes a problem as well. I feel like if you could play Hydration Station on curve and you're summoning one of these two, you're probably in a good spot. All right, Clutch of Corruption, 2 mana, choose a friendly dragon, summon a 0/2 egg that hatches into a copy of it. So it has a death rattle. Okay, so here we go. You cheat out Wysandre, right? And then you clutch him. Now you got 2 Wysandres. And all of a sudden you're summoning Giga Dragons. Is the variance of dragons in this like insane? Because like there's a couple really good ones. I don't know what how many mediocre ones there are, but this one's. Then you get bopped. The 0/2 egg needs to die. No, but that's what he's here for. Do you not see the vision? Okay, wake up. Wake up. You guys not get it? You play clutch. You either cheat him out or you get out Lysandre, and then you play your egg bashers, and then all of a sudden your eggs are popping off, killing stuff, and then you summon Lysandre. It's fucking flawless. How can you lose? And like, the worst part is for your opponent is if they don't kill Lysandre from the second egg, you get to do it again. You get to get another egg. It's the gift that keeps on giving with Lysandre. He is giving birth to himself like a phoenix through eggs. This isn't a yoke, chat. I feel like you go crazy with that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what is this? Succumb to madness. 3 mana, discover a friendly dragon that died this game. Resummon it. Dude, fuck the turtle. I'm all in. Bro, this is on. How do you lose? You fucking chemical spill this. You clutch it. You egg bash. You get another one. And it just keeps on going. Why does Warrior have this card? It feels so strange. Does Warrior ever resurrect in World of Warcraft? I'm a believer of Lysandre. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Mirage, what the fuck? Chemical spill will kill Lysandre. Okay, well, okay, we'll just do it differently now. Okay, hold on. You play Lysandre, and then you play Succumb to Madness, and then you have the location. Next thing you know, you're so back, and then you egg bash. It's perfect. Am I saying this right? How do you say this? Why? I don't even. I probably pronounced it correctly the first time, and now I just think Lysandre. I'm calling it Lysandre. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I'm gonna get a constant message in chat. Why do you pronounce it like that? And we're gonna remember this moment. Siphoning growth. 1 mana, destroy a friendly minion to gain 8 armor. Dude, we're so bad. Guys, it's like the designers thought this whole thing through. It's like they're doing their jobs. You play this. We're right back to the beginning. Lysandre, right? If it dies, whatever. You resummon it. You get an egg. You kill your egg. You get 8 armor. It's literally the gift that keeps on giving. Like, it's crazy. I feel like we kind of got it. Will it be better than StarCraft? Can a dragon single-handedly take down the Empire of Zerg? I mean, if you think about it, as long as the dragon's flying, how does the Zerg even get to it? You know what I mean? When we're so back. Okay, hold on. I gotta read the flavor text. Because Sandre, wait. Tortola survived the Burning Legion's invasion unscathed, but the Nightmare's corruption really got under his shell. We could do, you know what the flavor text should have been for this? Hold on. Does anyone know who Anthony Fantano is? This is the only thing I'm thinking. Hold on, I'll just play this in the background. That should have been the flavor text. All right, we could do this over easy way or over the hard way. These eggs are no yolk. I mean, it really fits the theme of the card. I'm gonna be honest. I like the Lysandre dream. Am I missing any of these? Broodkeeper. 2 mana 2/3 battlecry. If you're holding a dragon, equip a 2/2 sword. Guys, we can't get any better than this. Did you notice that there's a potential for a 3-card 7 mana combo for druids and wild? Yes, I did. Yes, with the one that summons a 2/2. Is this good? Are we playing a 2-mana 2/3 to get a 2/2 weapon with Dragon with Lysandre? I think it's actually not bad. Seems not bad. And you get the Nightmare Slicer. What a name. Actually, sounds actually sick. That's it. I kind of like the Warrior package, I'm going to be honest. I thought there was Shaman cards, chat. Is there not Shaman cards? I thought they were... Blizzard told me they were revealed. Oh, there is. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Beanstalk Brute. 5 mana 4/4 Battlecry, give +4/+4 to the top 3 minions in your deck. It's an elemental. Yo, that's actually like a pretty good card. Oh man. Alec here staying in the core set, right? Oh my god, the dream. You go Shutter Block mini version into this card. You go like Beanstalk Brute, Shutter Block on 6 into the second Beanstalk Brute. We go crazy. That's really good in Arena. That's actually insane. It's kind of cool. 2 mana Emerald Bounty. Draw 2 cards. You can't play them for 2 turns. The fuck? Why is my man looking like that? Why's he got this like little grin on his face, little shit-eating grin? I want to hit him. Asteroids, maybe? Is there a vision we're not seeing yet, chat? 5 mana Spirits of the Forest. Choose 1, summon 2, or summon 2. Summon 3/2/3 wolves with taunt, or summon 2 4/3 falcons with wind fury. Isn't this like the worst? This is pretty bad, no? I guess it's nature. Good for evolve? No shot. That seems pretty bad. Like they don't even work with like the other cards in the set. Or this set. Or the shown at least. What's the legendary? Oh, let me go see Lysandre's signature after this. How the fuck do you pronounce this, man? Onara? Thoughts? All right, sick. 9 5/11. At the end of your turn, play the top 3 cards from your deck. The fuck? What? Play the top 3 cards of your deck? Okay. Does anyone know though if you get battle cries? I'm guessing you don't. And if you don't get battle cries, I'm not sure if we need this card. But it's fun. That's a cool card. Should work with Cliff Dive. It would work with Cliff Dive, I believe. Yes, I think you're right. Spells with targets are kind of ass with this. They would be random, yeah. It says play. It should because it says play. That's what I'm thinking, right? Play is such a weird line here. Where's Alex? Oh, Alex said no, it doesn't. Alex says no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Drakari should be in the core set. David, there's no way you're playing Drakari Enchanter. That's right. Over planner value. There's definitely something you can maybe cook with this. I don't know. Do you want this? This is such a weird card, man. It reminds me of Varian Wren. But I guess you play the spells. Yeah, would you rather have Varian Wren or this? Varian Wren was 10 mana 7/7 for Warrior Battlecry. Draw 3 cards, any minions or summon. This because beast, what does the beast do for you? Bro, I'm gonna be real though. If you evolve into this, it kind of goes crazy, no? And then you also get to resummon it with we saw the other Shaman legendary, right? Hold on, I could have, there's probably a better way of me doing this. Hold. Scrolling. Scrolling. Yeah. Resurrect all different friendly minions that cost 8 or more. I mean, yeah, dude, you're gonna be so mad though if you fucking play this and it summons this, right? This is a very interesting card. I'm not sure how we feel about this, chat. It's very weird. It's very weird. Where's Lysandre? Oh, my guy's dripping in aura. This is crazy. Oh. Yeah, that's a nice art. Damn, Alex Horley, man, always does like the greatest. Does he have one too? why are you looking like that? Stop mewing. What are you talking about, dude? Where's the river coming from? I hope behind him. Otherwise, that face means like something completely different. That face scares me, dude. I mean, all right. I kind of like the warrior package. I'm not going to lie. I think Garrosh is going to treat me right. But I don't know about, like, the Druid stuff seems like it's kind of cool. What's coming up? Shaman today. I thought they removed this class from the game. Dude, like, look at this shit. Look, you just, this speaks to Demon Hunter, man. I swear to God. 2 Druid, 2 Warrior, 2 Shaman. Let's just release Demon Hunter for fucking 8 million years. And then we'll go back to the classes that also get just 2 reveals.